Chicago, windy Chicago, the runner-up city, the city of haters, of hella, call it what you want, but you cannot call it a city that has not contributed to the history of hip-hop. Chicago's hip-hop history extends back to the early 90s when its two most notable artists, Common and Twista, signed deals and released their first albums. Despite the city's reputation as a town hidden with flyover states and a location where only house music is listened to. These two, who represented various sounds and different regions of town, opened the door for a bevy of original and unique artists that made music differently from their counterparts on the coasts. Now we could have easily built this list based solely on albums by Kanye, Twista, Common, and Luke. But there is more to Chicago's story than just these four titans. According to the classic words of No ID, the one in the middle sees the most. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at Chicago rap lyrics that really happened. Yeah, you heard it right. Kanye West featuring Chris Martin, Homecoming. If you were an early adopter of the Kanye West train, you heard the original version of Homecoming on the Get Well Soon mixtape. The first version of Home included an unidentified John Legend, or Stevens at the time, and an entirely different beat. The extended metaphor of Yeezy's hometown revolves around Wendy. Get it? Wendy City, and portrays Kanye's sad relationship with his hometown. 5 years later, he enlisted Chris Martin of Coldplay to re-record the song at Abbey Road Studios in the United Kingdom. Homecoming was finally released properly in 2007 on Kanye West's third studio album, Graduation. The insanely dope video directed by Hype Williams incorporates footage of numerous Chicago sites, Millennium Park, the Cabrini Green Projects, and the Sears Tower, as well as other hip-hop artists Common, LEP, Bogus Boys, Young Berg, Sexy Lady. Say what you will about Youngin's personal life, but the fact remains that he produced hits. Berg emerged out of nowhere with his 2007 release, but the musician, formerly known as Iceberg, had been lurking in the music industry for years. Later, he teamed forces with DMX's defunct Bloodline Records. Whatever he learned was effective, as Sexy Lady reached number 18 on the Billboard Hot 100. No ID featuring Doug Infinite, Real Weight. Wait, No ID was a rapper in the past and released an album? If you only started listening to hip-hop in the 21st century, you may have missed Kanye West's mentor's rapping debut. In 1997, Relativity Records was simultaneously promoting its two Chicago superstars, Common and No ID. If memory serves, Accept Your Own and Be Yourself, the Black Album, and One Day It'll All Make Sense, two of the longest album titles ever, were released within weeks of one another. With producer MC Doug Infinite introducing Ghostface to No ID's Raekwon, these two went on to record the majority of the album's tracks together, including The Real Weight, one of the album's most prominent tracks. Grav, featuring Al Tariq and Lil Ray, City to City. 1996 saw the release of Grav's Down to Earth via independent label Correct Records. The album may be long forgotten by ordinary hip-hop fans, but those in the know recognize it as Kanye West's first major production as a teenager. City to City featuring AWOL Beatnut, Al Tariq was the B-side to Grav's Sex single, another excellent cut produced by a teenage Ye. D.A. Smart, Walk With Me. Whether you like it or not, Chicago is best known for its gang culture. Here, D.A. Smart takes listeners on a literal tour of the city, describing each organization and the side of town and community that it represents. Straighten your hat and accompany D.A. on a stroll. All Natural 50 years. Cap D and Tone B, Nimble, started the group All Natural in high school. Both aspiring DJs, they both possess a turntable, and in 1996 they self-pressed their debut 12-inch titled 50 Years after saving up enough money. Inspired by the KRS-One phrase 50 years from now, you can start this because we'll be those old school artists. Cap and Tone asserted that we'll still be rocking out to this song in the future. Apparently they were correct, as this establishment is a registered Chicago landmark. In fact, the song is so iconic that Chicago filmmaker Coney Rock devoted a short film to it. Common featuring Kanye West, Southside. Fresh off of their success on Rash's Return album, B, Ye and Com reunited for Southside, a song that pays tribute to the neighborhood south of the Loop. Com sounded revitalized as he rapped. The Broads, the Vehicles, the Half Moons, the Stars, I'm like Jeff Fort and How I Get Locked Up. Ironically, Psychodrama and Crucial Conflict, two of Chicago's finest, are from the West Side, but Southside includes shoutouts and name drops to many of the Windy City's finest, including Psychodrama and Crucial Conflict. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so that you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.